All right.
Hello.
You gonna get off your phone so we can do a show? Or pull it up so we can see the comments?
Oh, I can, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Hi, everybody.
We're here.
We're here. Welcome to episode 9 of Men Talking Real About Sex.
Fuck, it's been 9 episodes.
It's been 9. Next week is the last one for season 1. Are you gonna cry?
I'm crying right now.
Crying right now? Crying on the inside. I may actually legit cry. I'm a very sensitive person. I feel my feels deep.
I see that.
Yeah. It's a thing that happens for me.
So it's been nice.
We obviously didn't hit the 6,000 views mark last week,
so I had to come back.
So you see Brian and Trent. But Jiggy John and Chris will be joining us again next week, as well as the cast of the Woman's Sex Experience. So we are going to have a pretty full house here next week. Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna be packed around here.
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious. I can already tell.
That's gonna be a shit show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for it.
Thank God, there's not a bar here, because
there is a liquor store next door.
There is a liquor store next door. It's close enough. Please don't show up drunk. We can get drunk after.
Deal.
Okay.
I feel like I owe Krista drinks anyway.
All right, Dad.
Dad won't let me do nothing.
Bullshit.
I can't ever do nothing. So, did you guys watch the show last week?
Yeah.
I did.
You better have.
Of course.
Kick your ass. What'd you think?
I know, it's hilarious.
It's
Jiggy
good.
was here.
Yeah.
Jiggy was off the chain.
Trey was super pissed that
Very
John was
pissed.
here and he was at home puking his guts out, so he couldn't.
Right.
Oh, I'd rather be anywhere than doing that.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's I'm a sympathetic puker too. It's not good.
Oh, like if you see it, if you do it, I'm gonna do it too.
Oh yeah, if you go, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. We're puking
I'm a
together.
dramatic puker, as you know.
Oh. You know, I wasn't even gonna talk about that. I wasn't even gonna talk about that.
I wasn't gonna go there, but I might have.
I'm just saying, you know.
I might have dry heaved like 3 times that night.
Yeah, same.
Oh man, that was rough.
You didn't even know he was there.
Oh, it was so bad. I had to walk away and
so
catch
bad.
my breath for a minute.
That wasn't
So
me. It was Patricia.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
that was
Patricia almost had to buy me a new pair of Chuck Taylors.
Oh yeah.
It
was a close call.
So
Send her an IOU.
an IOU. Got it. So last week we got some fantastic lubes from Boudoir Noir to try out. John and Chris are not here today, so cameraman Chris is at home while his wife attends a Cardi B show.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. So next week, Jiggy and Chris will be back. So we're gonna target. Jiggy sent me his review, and it's fucking hilarious. But I need him to say it the way he would say it.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah,
You wouldn't do it justice.
I would
at all.
totally fuck it up.
Yeah.
So he definitely needs to come say it, and they will be here next week along with again the cast of the Woman's Sex Experience, which starts October 9th. Over on their Facebook page, but odds are I'm gonna be a whore and put it on this Facebook page as well.
Duh.
So that's
happening.
that makes sense. So Yuck or Yum.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do the poll you put on the Facebook page on the Facebook.
Oh
story.
yeah.
So lights off or on?
In between, I turn the TV on. So I like it like
that
dark, but not
blue
dark.
glow
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
TV.
I still like to see, but I don't want the lights like completely on.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta set
Okay.
the mood a little bit. I guess candles work too. That's a lot of work though.
That's pretty labor
Just
intensive.
hit the TV. I'm good.
Candles, you gotta because then you gotta blow them out.
Yeah. I think it's all smoky in the room.
You can't if you've had the proper sexual experience, walking isn't really an option anyway. Much less getting up and walking around a room blowing candles out.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then you got all the smoke in the room, and now I pass.
So
TV.
just TV.
Lights off, TV on.
That nice little hum of the TV.
Yeah.
All right. Or whatever device you're using. Trey.
I'm gonna say yum on that one. Leaving the lights off is a yum for me.
Leaving the lights off.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody
Like
can see
just
shit.
dark? You just feeling around?
And having the TV on,
I guess
blasting
that's
music.
Yeah.
Playing Marco Polo and shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, some Cardi B on in the background.
I
like it like that. Oh yeah.
I'm never gonna live down this Cardi B shit.
Yeah, man. You sex during Bodak Yellow. Lit.
What?
Someone's fucking head would explode.
Oh yeah, man.
There's no way you can fuck
Try
with
it.
that kid. No, I'm not gonna try it.
Someone's gonna get
Try
into
it.
the lyrics
Don't
and
knock
try
it
to
till you
fight the
try
other
it.
person.
Yeah.
Don't knock it till you try it, man.
I don't dance now. I make one
I
move.
don't fuck with you.
Yeah. Somebody, no, thank you. I will not be fucking to Cardi B anytime in the near future. They say never say never.
It's gonna happen one of these days. And I'm gonna end up with a text message like, "God damn you, Brian."
God damn it. I'll fuck to finesse with featuring Cardi B.
All right, I'll allow it.
Okay,
counts.
thank you.
It
Thank
counts.
you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing that. I appreciate it. I think it kind of depends on my mood. Like sometimes I want to see everything that's going on, and sometimes I'm good with the lights off.
Yeah.
So just depends on how freaky I'm feeling, I guess.
Yeah.
Shit, if you're ready to go, you're ready to go. Lights on or off.
True.
That's true.
Very, very true.
It's gonna happen regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not getting up in the middle of sex like, hold on, I gotta grab the remote real quick.
Okay.
No. I prefer that, but if it's not on, then it's just not on. You know.
Wait.
Hold on, where's the remote? No, I'm not doing.
You know I gotta turn it on NBC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do this without my sports center.
Okay.
That's my motivation right there.
Oh, girl, about to do the top 10.
Here comes Skip.
Skip. Oh shit! All right, so topic of the day today: threesomes. So you and two or more other people. I'm gonna extend it. To,
Oh, you're just going three or more.
three
together.
or more.
Okay.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
That's Trey
I've had 2 threesomes.
and.
They both were great.
What else do you want me to say about it? It was a fucking blast. Next.
And that's Trey, ladies and gentlemen.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
All right, guys. See you next week.
Yeah. All right. Fuck.
Well, I'm pretty cool friends with like both of the couples that I've done it with. I met one couple out at Flashbacks like years ago, and we just stayed friends after that. And the way that just happened, like we were just all hanging out, watching movies, and we drank tequila, and just one thing happened, and
Well, tequila happened.
yeah, tequila happened,
yeah,
and that led to
that's what
other
happened.
things, and then there it was.
So our rap party is coming up on September 20th,
All
and
tequila.
Trey will be drinking.
Everything.
Just throw that out
I will
there.
be drinking everything.
He will be drinking everything.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I might be.
So you're still cool with all 4 of the people that you've had.
And they were couples,
Mhm.
like they were dating.
Yep.
And you were like the extra.
You were the unicorn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at you.
Ooh.
Yeah, like it was different for me, like with the first time I did it, and then the second time was just kind of like, okay, whatever, let's just have fun.
Not my first rodeo.
Right. I
I've
got a
been here
general
before.
idea of what I'm doing now.
Nice.
But the first time, like my first threesome was just kind of like, how is this working? It's just a lot of communication in the beginning. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And we'll just go from there.
Like the boundaries and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
Man, my first one was awkward as fuck too.
Was it?
I
I
wasn't
like
ready.
mine was too.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know it was gonna happen. So mine was fuck it. I'll tell the story. Listen, I was working at a local Applebee's when these 2 young
You
ladies.
worked at Applebee's?
Yes, I worked at. What the fuck does that mean? What's wrong with that?
I can't picture you like being a server walking up like, welcome to Applebee's. Apps are half price after 9.
Fuck you! I was a great server.
I can't picture you walking up to my table. I just can't.
I had hair and
That's
everything.
it.
It was great.
Shit. Okay.
This was a long time
So it was
ago.
92. Got it.
Long time ago. Fuck you, 92. Not that old. Anyway, So I was a server at a local Applebee's, and I was waiting a table, and there were two young ladies who came in, and they asked me what I was doing after work, to which I replied, probably going to the bar, get drunk, because that's what you do. I was like,
well, yeah.
In my early 20s,
Yeah.
you know. So they said, instead of doing that, how about you come back to our apartment, we'll play some games and hang out and drink.
We'll say less.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In fact, they were like, nah, just ride with us back to the apartment.
Oh, shit.
Which was the worst shit I could have done. I definitely should have drove.
Did you walk back to your car?
Oh my God. Oh. So awful. So get back to their place, and they invited another girl over. So we're sitting there, and I don't know if you remember, but Jenga came out with a Truth or Dare edition.
Yes. Yes.
So we're playing Truth or Dare Jenga, and they made a rule because it was like the black pieces were truth, and then the red pieces were dare, and then they had like random brown pieces. So they took the random brown pieces and made them as make up your own dare. Okay. So we're drinking, playing Truth or Dare Jenga, and they're like, okay, Kenny, we dare you to let us lick Hershey syrup off your chest right now. I was like,
oh no.
Yeah, I was like, I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
That's it?
I was on the floor before they finished the sentence. Like,
My body is ready.
yeah, I was like, all right,
Fun-ass
cool.
nigga.
So that's a thing, and so they all three mainly. I mean, they stuck to my chest and arm area, and I was like, all right, this is sticky. I need to go like rinse it off or whatever.
Right.
So I go into the bathroom to rinse off. I come back out. There's nobody in the fucking area that we were playing games. Literally nobody. It's gone. So I'm like, all right, I've been abandoned.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. So I'm in a strange place. I don't have my car, and this is before cell phones were like really popping.
Yeah.
Uber wasn't a thing.
No.
So I'm looking around, and I look into a room because I hear noises, and two of the girls are just going at it. And I was like, all right, well, I mean, if they're not going to say nothing, I'm not going to say nothing.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
going to sit here and see what this is about
Yeah,
for a minute.
yeah.
So I'm watching, and the one girl notices me watching, and she goes, Kenny, we can't have a threesome with you all the way over there. So I did the full-on Superman dive.
Like, get naked in the air.
In the air. So I jump in, and yeah, that's...
You never gotten undressed so fast in your life, have you?
Well... So then what happened? It was hella awkward. Like, I didn't know who to touch where. Like, I had literally just met these people.
Oh wow.
Like this. I was like in my head. I'm like, dear penthouse. Like so. I was like, all right. Well, I don't know who to touch where. I don't know what's okay. Like, I need some guidance. But so I start touching, and then other girl walks in, and she wasn't really feeling the whole everybody get together vibe. So she like dipped out and, and went like into her room, and I hung out there for a while. And I woke up the next morning, and they were all fucking students, and they went to a local college. And so I wake up the next morning, and old girl that dipped out is like, yeah, I'd give you a ride, but I gotta go to class, so you're just gonna have to hang out.
Oh shit.
So I'm sitting in this apartment, and the other girl had went home at some point, and then the other girl was still asleep. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, I have to get out of here. Like, I have shit to do.
Yeah.
And so other girl wakes up, and she's like, oh, hey. I'm like, what's up? Can I get back to my car, please? And she's like, oh, well, I gotta go to class, so you're gonna have to hang out for a minute. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I am in their house alone. Like, and then finally one comes back, and she's like, so you're not just gonna like do that and then not like go to breakfast? Then I was like,
what?
All right, let's go get some fucking breakfast. All right. So no, we went to a local eatery in the vicinity of the apartments that they lived in, which rhyme with Fanaberry Mean. So Fanaberry Mean. So We went there. 8th person took me back to my car, and I never saw any of them ever again.
Really?
Never. I think they might have come back into Applebee's like once or twice, but it was like, what's up? Remember that really awkward night we had? And then, in my experience, they're either really good as far as threesomes. They're either really good or really bad.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
Just because there's so many ways it could go right, and there's so many ways it could go really wrong.
My first one went really wrong.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fired up.
I didn't think about the whole boundaries thing. Like, it happened at random, just hanging out, drinking. It was me and one of my ex-girlfriends, and a whole bunch of friends just hanging out, drinking. Everyone started leaving one by one until it ended up just being 2 of us. And then one thing led to another. And I thought everything was fair game. So I was just, I went to town. My girlfriend didn't like that very much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't last too long after that. That was basically
Yeah. You gotta
I
definitely have to have boundaries.
Yeah, I broke up with her when I had sex with her friend, essentially.
Oh!
Yeah, so it went really bad. It was fun at the time, though. I had a blast.
That couldn't have gone worse.
I had a blast.
Somebody wants to know if the threesomes were male, female, or male, male.
I had a male, female, and a male, male.
Yeah, you fucking
Nice.
did.
Fuck yeah.
I don't discriminate.
I've had it both ways. I've had me and another guy and me and 2 girls.
Same.
So
Have you had more than 3 people?
no, not yet. Like, fuck. One day, hopefully. I was just I was talking before we started. Like, for some reason, I've always had this fantasy about being in an orgy, I
think most people do.
I know that I would be overwhelmed.
I 100% would.
Like, I would be
That
lost.
sounds like it would be so much fun.
Sensory
But
overload,
I feel,
man.
I feel like if I was there, I would just freeze. Be like, oh shit, look at the time. I got to work in the morning.
Yeah.
I get
That's what I was.
everybody else fucking like.
I'm like, can I just watch what
I
you
don't
doing right
I
now?
don't even think I could focus on one person. If you have a whole room going at it, I'm literally just watching at this point. I'm just pulling up a chair.
Like, I would like to think that I would be able to participate, but I don't know that I could.
I think stage fright would totally hit.
See, I would have to be in an altered mind state of some capacity.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Like, I don't know how the fucking Greeks and Romans just everybody showed up and they were like, hey, take your dicks out, let's go.
They
like,
had nothing better to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that's true.
I guess.
I don't think I have it in me.
I know I don't have it. I still want to try it.
I was gonna say, would I show up?
Yes, absolutely. I am
Would
there.
it work out for me?
Probably not. Probably not. But I would give it the fucking college try.
Oh, hell yeah.
Me and my dick would have a pep talk that day.
We're pep talking all week. Look here,
I'm giving him the fucking college halftime speech of my life. Like, this is what we've been training for. Look alive, motherfucker.
We waited our whole lives.
We waited our whole lives for this.
This is your time to shine.
You gonna learn today?
Step up. Step up.
Today is the day.
Today is it.
Stage fright, we don't know her.
We never met that bitch. I don't even. But yeah, there's no way it would work. There's no way. I know in my head now. Oh, I'm down. It's gonna take a few tries. Like, I'm like, hold on, y'all pause. Let
me warm up. Let me warm up.
You guys start, and then I'll just double dutch it in.
Yeah, I'll jump in when I'm ready.
I'm not warmed up yet.
Yeah.
Let me do some stretches.
You guys start, and then
I'll wait.
I'll come in here in a few.
Let me just watch, and then when it gets good, then I'll jump in.
Yeah. Y'all get it started.
And then at the end, they're like, so, Kenny, you never jumped in. Be like,
I was going to,
but you guys look like you were having so much fun.
I figured I'd let y'all finish.
I didn't want to fuck up anybody's night.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, there's just no fucking way that would ever happen for me. Ever. I know myself too well. There's no way. I wanted to. I want to be that dude. I think every dude wants to be that dude.
Oh yeah.
Like every dude wants to be the guy that can just walk up all cock strong and just be like, oh yeah.
Tell your boys in the morning.
Yeah. Just I'm taking
What'd you
down
do last
all
night?
28 of you tonight. And it's gonna be a good night for everybody.
Damn, 28.
It's a fucking number I threw out.
I think more like 10.
10.
I thought I was balling out at 10. You hit me with 28.
I'm old now. 2 would be busting my ass, so I'm not.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
My knees can't take it.
My knees, my back, my nothing can take it.
Oh man.
Okay. So either I wouldn't be able to show up like at all, or it's gonna be real quick.
It's gonna be real short.
It's gonna be a real short orgy. Cause there's gonna be so much shit happening that is fucking hot that it's just like
It's gonna be short for you. They gonna keep going.
yeah, hey, whatever.
Rookie.
Yeah. I'll be in the corner canting and shit.
When you guys look like you're having fun.
You guys,
I gotta step out for some fresh air.
Do you need some snacks?
you done already?
You the one that leave and come back with coffee for everybody.
We'll make a Starbucks run.
I got squirt. Is that appropriate?
I got squirt. We'll make a squirt run.
Oh
And some
no.
orange slices if you have a Charlie horse.
Passing out fucking energy drinks to everybody. Oh man,
Good
you guys-
job.
You go
Good
right
job.
There you go. You go, no, I'm gonna be back. Like, give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna be back, and then I'm gonna sleep in the fucking corner. Cause
Slumped.
So you're trying to go to the champagne room then?
yes.
Alright. I'm getting us memberships this week.
Let's go.
I've honestly thought about going a lot.
Let's go.
So have I. Season 1
But
rap
then,
party.
like we said,
Season 1 rap party.
I get to thinking about it and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I have it.
I'm
in me.
down. I would love to go.
Let's go.
I would love to go.
I'm so serious.
We would have
It's
to.
expensive to sign up though.
Is what it is.
We'll get there eventually.
We'll get there.
We gotta make the most out of that first visit to get our money's worth.
Oh yeah.
It's like
I'm assuming they won't let us
$100
take
bucks.
cameras or anything in, so we'll have to like film our before and after.
Yeah. We're gonna be like those kids. You see those pictures of those kids on the first day of school? They look all cute. And then they get home from school and they walk in the door like that's gonna be us when we get done. Like, yo, I was not ready for this.
I was not ready at all.
Sweat just coming down.
Will I be back?
Chunks of glitter.
Yes!
Chunks of glitter
Yes!
all over
They
the
ripped my
place.
suit, but it's okay.
It's okay. I don't even like this shit. It's fine. I'm getting a new one tomorrow anyway.
Alright, so what we're doing next weekend.
Next weekend. That's it would appear that we are heading to the Champagne Club.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Let's. So next week we are tackling is our season finale.
What are we doing? Oh,
BDSM.
That's right.
That's my show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad Jiggy because Jiggy will be back and he's pretty experienced as well.
Oh, is
in
he?
that? So
Cool.
Yeah. I won't feel like it's all like everybody's going. And then what, Ken? So
I'm bringing popcorn.
So that'll be fun. We have our Boudoir Noir black boxes full of things for us to try and fun and goodies and things like that.
It's Christmas.
It is Christmas. For me, this shit is Christmas. This is kink Christmas for me, and I am so excited. I may have made a noise.
This is my shit.
This is my shit. All right, Krista, come on over.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
What up, fellas?
Can we talk about your threesome experience on...
It would be a foursome, but...
It would be a foursome?
Dang, she got us all the fuck out of here.
I know.
That's what I said.
She was
it's
quick.
more-
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, she was like threesome.
Threesome?
Four.
Fuck
I
you,
feel like
mean
it's
three.
too much when
Rookies.
it's more than three. There's a lot going on.
So, you were overwhelmed?
Yeah. That's why I said I think you just need like 2 dicks, and a girl with a strap on is another dick. So I feel like that's adequate. I feel like if you go beyond 2, like you guys said, overstimulation, not really sure where to go and do what. So there's a lot going on.
Where to put what where?
Yeah, I'm turning into Ricky Bobby. What do I do with my
I'm not really sure what to do with my
What do I do with
hands.
my hands?
All right, so I believe this is Trey's Kink Christmas. This is yours. So Krista is now known as my kink fairy godmother.
I need a wand, darling.
You need a wand. Open them shits up. Let's see. Damn.
Flogger.
Okay.
Cuffs. And they're super soft too.
I feel like padded on the inside.
Yeah.
So wrist and ankle
Oh, right on
restraints.
And then whip.
Whip.
And then
Blindfold.
So Krista, which one of these things are you going to be using on me?
So this can be for anyone, beginners. It's like for stuff like this, it depends on how intense you want it, because it's all the power you put behind the swing. If you like something like this but you want it to be more intense, you can cut to make it like a diagonal or a diamond shape, and that's going to give more of a sting. So, I mean, this one's easier because it's already out.
We doing this
Are we doing
Are we doing this now? Or are we,
Don't look at me, shit.
or are we waiting till next week? I feel like we should wait till next week.
All right,
We're gonna wait
fair.
till next week, just because I need to mentally prepare.
Get your courage up.
Yeah. So that has to come back next week, or I have one that I. Either way, I'll be getting flogged next week.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Brian, happy Kink Christmas.
I just can't get over like the smile on your face. Like I have one at home. All right, what have we got here?
That is a breathable ball gag.
Ball gag.
That's
All right.
considerate.
Do you
Some nipple clamps.
some nipple clamps?
Wearing those next week for the rap party.
Yeah. I would rather you wear the collar and the
Alright.
leash.
Oh, there's a leash. Yeah. I don't think I have anything purple to match this though.
We can go shopping.
We're going shopping. I'm excited for this. This looks fun. This is soft on the inside.
The leash can double as a whip too.
You want to find out?
I don't need to.
I know.
I assure you.
I promise.
I'm telling you. I know.
Because I have one of these.
Oh, they come with cool little bells.
And if you want it to be more intense, you can hang weights on it.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Okay.
Baby steps.
Yeah, they're adjustable, so start with like less
Oh, I
pinching,
see.
tension, and then work your way. So it adjusts
Those
to
are
like
good
nipple
ones.
size and sensitivity.
So if you hear any jingling at the rap party, it might be me.
It might be me.
So if I lose you guys, I know how to find you.
Everybody, shh. I have to listen for Brian's nipples.
That way. Oh, these are kind of cool. I do like this.
Sound like a cat. Start calling you like Mr. Jinx.
My neighbor's gonna be like, when did they get a cat?
Jinxers.
Did you get a cat, Brian? No, the fuck I didn't. Had a great night last night, though.
So the first thing that I got is some rope, which I can never pronounce the name of
Shibari.
Shibari. So
we do all like the
yeah.
design with
So
stuff, yeah.
I'm gonna have to hit YouTube and learn how to make a harness out of this.
So it's pretty cool, actually.
And yeah, it's just labor intensive.
Yeah,
So.
I don't think I have like the patience.
Right. So it definitely takes patience. A lot of BDSM is about patience. So
And communication. Yeah.
so
Definitely communicate.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Big time communication. So I'm very much looking forward to using that. And I got my spreader bar. So a spreader bar. So it's a bar. As you can see, it keeps a person's legs as apart or as close as you want them to be. There's restraints on there. And yeah.
Those are fun.
These are you've used one of these? Fuck. Trey. Tell us, Trey. You apparently
That threesome I had?
Yeah?
It was one of those.
Oh shit!
That was apparently a fun night.
All right.
I'm gonna try to get
Like on your first threesome?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Oh, they just went I don't want to say balls to the wall, but
They were used to using it, so like they just broke it out of habit probably, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Sexual shotgun or something.
Straight caught you off guard.
It did.
You okay over there?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to open it. Oh, hi. Found it.
Oh, did this just
Oh,
open?
so the restraints
Oh,
are
okay.
done.
So you did all that and it just. There's a whole picture in there.
A whole picture. They're having a threesome.
What a coincidence. It was meant to be.
It wasn't meant to be.
Oh, you can like move the shackles around on it.
Mm-hmm.
You could use the rope to attach the wrists and stuff too, or if you have restraints that you can use with it. You could hang it up somewhere if you wanted to.
Like the arms above the head.
That sounds gnarly.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good time. Okay.
Don't lock eyes with me when you're putting that together.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna ask everybody else to leave.
Did
We might leave the camera on.
I just make it weird?
Oh, so you can adjust like how
How far apart?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the furthest it goes. And then, like, so if I had the collar and leash, attach the leash to this, to the collar.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Yeah. Good times.
It's gotta be.
Oh, I probably did it already. No, I didn't. I don't think. Maybe I did. Oh well, fuck it. Anyway,
It's getting used, damn it.
it's getting used. If I have to hit a motherfucker with it,
One way or another.
one way or another, it is getting used. Also, bubble wrap. So that's a win. All right, so next week, make sure you check us out. Season finale, BDSM. We're gonna have us in here. We're gonna have Jiggy John back. Cameraman Chris is back. The entire cast of the Woman's Sex Experience is gonna be here.
You're a fucking
And
blast.
it's gonna be a blast. The rap party, September 20th. I don't know why I'm pointing at this like I'm fucking chastising everybody that's watching. You or not watching, whatever. I just assume nobody's ever watching, but I was wrong.
A lot of people watch.
A lot of people watch.
Oh, to your comment you made last week about like friends catching you at the bar saying, "Oh, we watched the show."
Yeah.
Dude, I had the same like thought that you did when I had a few friends I ran into at the bar and they're like, "Oh, we watch the show. It's fucking hilarious. We watch it every week." And I'm like, "Oh, wow." So like, oh, wow. All right.
So you know the shit I do then.
So
Okay.
you know about my shit now. I'm gonna go.
I don't know how that.
Like it was a cool moment where I was like, "For real, you watched this shit?" And then it hit me, and I was like, "Oh, you watched it? all of them."
Oh, so you heard me talk about all the shit
All
I do.
right, it was great to see, man. Yeah.
Please don't talk shit about me.
Yeah. Please don't ask me any questions and repeat any of it.
Yeah.
Please.
That dude, he nasty.
I'm that. I don't care. Whatever. Fuck
A
it.
little bit. Just a little bit.
Big old freak. All right.
Damn right.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next week. We're gonna go pet the dogs.
Yeah, buddy.